John at Muffler Master in Pensacola, Florida. Today we've got I believe this is a 2015 ecoboost Turbo 6 F-150 Ford truck. He came in wanting to get a little sound, a little throatier sound with dual exhaust. So we have this thing we do where we cut the muffler and tailpipe off, and we put different products on here to let him hear how it sounds so we get the right sound for him. So we started off with a 40 series Flowmaster original 40 knockoff model with the two pipes. We ran two pipes with two 4-inch tips out the back. We cranked it up. That's a 5-inch tip there, but the ones we tried to begin with was 4-inch tips, and it wasn't very loud at all. I mean, you could hardly hear it. So then I went to the Super 10. That is Flowmaster's most aggressive sounding muffler, the one chamber. Again, we used the knockoff version. We did a single in, dual out, put the two tailpipes on it, put the 4-inch tips, cranked it up, still was too quiet. I mean, we could barely hear any sound out of it. So I got a little more radical, and I did the straight pipe dual job where we use this Y right here. I don't know if you can see it. Comes in with 2.5 up front, and we make these Y splitters so it has two tailpipes. And then I suggested that the customer move up to a 5-inch tip. Bigger tips make trucks sound much louder. They act like cheerleaders' megaphones, you know. When you go and hear them, they make the sound like this when you put your hands like this. When you get a 5, it's pretty aggressive sounding. And I let him hear it with straight pipe and the 5-inch tips, and he said, man, that sounds pretty good. And as a little bonus, I took out the resonator. All these new Fords have a resonator right here, and it's another muffler. So we took that out, tossed it away, and made a straight pipe. So basically he's got stock cats on it and straight exhaust with 5-inch tips. I'm gonna let it down and we'll let you hear it giving a little gas so you can see how good this sounds. It's really not that expensive because it's a straight pipe dual job, which is under $300 plus the tip cost. Let me get it down and we'll hear how it sounds. You can see that's got a pretty good sound on it. Not a bad look either. This is on the ground. You can see he went to the sides with them. It looks fantastic. Sounds pretty good for a 6, and he's pretty happy with it. So just a little food for thought. If you got an ecoboost and you want to get some sound out of it, you better run it with straight pipe and big 5-inch tips. Thank you. This is Muffler Masters.